Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Margarita and I'm a stay-at-home homeschooling mom to 4 kids. And on this channel, I share homemaking and motherhood videos. So we are on summer break now. It is June and it means my mornings are now free. And I made myself a list of things I want to tackle during the summer, things I want to reorganize, go through, donate, and clean this summer. So the first thing I did last week was the attic. I did not film that. It was very dark and dirty in there, but that is done. I took like 2 trips to Goodwill, donated a whole bunch of stuff, threw a whole bunch of stuff out. So today I'm doing the inside of my cabinets in my kitchen. So we built this kitchen last year. I think it was finished in the fall time, maybe September or maybe August, I don't remember. So it's not that bad, but I just want to go through all the cabinets, clean them, vacuum inside them, reorganize them, see if the systems that I've placed are working for us or not. And then at the end, I'll go ahead and let you peek into all of my cabinets to see or hopefully get some ideas on how to organize. This is not a Pinterest worthy kitchen cabinet makeover with a whole bunch of new containers and new stuff. So whatever I have is what we're gonna keep. I didn't buy anything new. So we're just gonna clean it, organize it, see if it's working. If it's not, tweak things around. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and get some ideas or get some motivation in cleaning your kitchen cabinets. I'm going to use a rag and some soapy water to wipe things down with. In very dirty parts, I remove things in order to do a good wipe down. For example, in this baking cabinet, not only were the shelves dirty, but so were the containers, because a lot of times we put things away with flour on our hands because we're in a hurry. So I just gave everything a good wipe down and placed things back. I also checked expiration dates on things and threw anything out that was already expired. In my bread drawer, I just removed all the bread and cleaned the toaster and then vacuumed up all of the crumbs. I have this stick vacuum which does an amazing job in doing a quick cleanup. No need to go get a large vacuum. I just keep my stick vacuum charging on my kitchen counter and use it when needed. Some cabinets and drawers were pretty clean, so I didn't remove everything. I just vacuumed up any dirt and crumbs that I could see. Our kitchen is a very hard-working kitchen. We are home all day. I cook every single day, a few times a day. I bake a few times a week. So it's important to have things organized and put away in the right place in order for the next person to find them. I definitely have decluttered a lot, and I still find things to get rid of every single time I clean and organize. And this applies to all areas of my house. The older I get, the more I realize that more is not always best. And the less stuff I have, the less cleaning I have to do, and the more time I get to spend doing things that I actually enjoy. So I am done. I'll just quickly go through all of our cabinets and show you the after. I'll start with the island, and on this side of the island, we have these little, I don't even know, is it 4 or 5 inches deep cabinet space. And this one holds all of our water bottles. So we are a family of 6 and we have a lot of water bottles and nobody ever wants to get rid of them. So the toddlers' bottles are on the bottom, and then we have some like arranging in sides. So that's where we keep all our water bottles. And on the other side, this is where I keep all of my baking goods. So when we're baking, everything's right here. I don't have to walk into the pantry and search for stuff. And my kids know when they're baking that everything is here, from powdered sugar to baking powder, baking soda, and everything. So this is all our baking goods. And in our island, underneath our microwave, we have a bread drawer. So I also keep the toaster in here because I don't like it on the counter. There's always crumbs, and I do keep that plastic tray to try to collect the crumbs, but once in a while I still have to vacuum in here. So this is full of bread because I went grocery shopping yesterday, but it lasts about a week. I have my sourdough bread that I made, so everything that we need for the whole week. We got burger buns and everything like that. And I try to keep all our baking things close together, but the top one is just random accessories or random tools that I need. And way back here we have like metal skewers for
kebabs, and then we have wooden skewers here, all kinds of random stuff. We have the metal ones I use the most often, some bottle openers, can openers, garlic press, and all that. All my whisks are over here. My ice cream scoops are over there. In the middle drawer, I have all of my baking stuff. So way back here, I have my pastry bags, covers that I use for sourdough bread. Got my measuring cups, scrapers, all the things we use for baking. And then here we have the brushes and then spatulas, my mixer, hand mixer, cookie cutters, scales. The bottom drawer holds all our bowls, and I get asked, do you really need that much bowls? Actually, yeah, like on prep day and when we're prepping for Sabbath, we use a lot of bowls. So those plastic ones I use for like storing stuff because they have lids, but everything else we do use quite often. And we also have a junk drawer here. I try to keep it as organized as possible. We have scissors, flashlights, some lotion, chapsticks in here. Chapstick's supposed to go in here. Pens, some screwdrivers, hair gel for when I do the boys' hair, some filters over there in the right corner, some super glue, which looks like we only have one left, so I gotta pick some more up. So in this cabinet, we decided to put 2 pull-out drawers, and I just keep like my trays and cake pans in here, pie dishes, casserole dishes, muffin tins, and everything like that. So doesn't really have a system. I just kind of stack things and move things when I need to reach something. All of my cookie sheets and trays and everything is kept above the refrigerator. And onto this side, this top drawer has all of our plastic wrap and everything, chip clips, and I do keep a permanent marker in here because I label bags when I food prep, so everything's here. I don't have to go looking for one. And we do foil sheets because they're already cut, and that's just a little bit easier. So down below, I keep my random stuff. We have some colanders here, a butane flame torch for when I make creme brulee, my grinder for my KitchenAid, some cake baking accessory things for decorating, my bantam baskets, and some of these, they're sieves, I think they're called. Down below, I keep my pots. So these are all of the pots that I use. This is our knife drawer. I also keep rolling pins because this is the only drawer they fit because I have quite a few long ones. So I keep my shredders over here. These are just little lids that I keep for when I'm saving like a can of tomato sauce or whatever. They fit cans really well. I have all my knives here, kitchen scissors, pizza cutter, peelers. I do keep kids' knives here for when they want to help. And I do have a whole bunch of plastic ladles that I just keep over there because I don't have another space for them. Down below, this kind of started out as of my little random bowls collection. I do like lots of bowls, lots of serving things. I have all kinds here. But then we started adding just candy in here too because we just take it from here and put it on the table. So we have a container of candy, lots of random things, and all of my bowls, soup bowls and all that. And down below, I keep all of my skillets. So this one right here is where I keep things like spatulas and serving things that I don't use every day. Down below, I keep my large bottles of oil. All the wooden utensils I like to keep in my utensil jar. And then my oils that I use every day, the olive oil and avocado oil. When I have to refill them, I just reach and grab one over there. So in the cabinets above, this is right next to the stove. So this is where I keep my salt and pepper. And I got a few different types of salt there, some croutons and more salt and pepper. So, and it's kind of excessive, but I have the room, so I just stock up. I used to keep those in the garage, the extra salt, but the moisture, because it gets cold and hot there, it would kind of clump up the salt. So I just keep it in here now. And if I ever need space, I can always move things around. So in this one right here, I keep things like our oils and vinegars, or different types of oils, like sesame seed oil, coconut oil. And then I have my breadcrumbs, soy sauce, random stuff, extra spices and stuff like that. And this last one, we keep our cereal here, my cooking books, a few more treats that I hide away from the kids. Those are just some jars that came with a Costco, I think, tiramisu that I decided to keep, but I still haven't used them, so I might just have to donate them. And then that is actually my dried sourdough starter. Just in case something happens to mine, I can always rehydrate it. And up there, I keep my peelers, or not my peelers, my choppers, which I probably use once a month, so that's why it's all the way up there. On this side over here, I have my spices. So these are my most used spices: garlic, salt, paprika, steak seasoning, chili powder, and we have a few small ones here. And right here, I keep my lighters, oven mitts, some trivets. Down below, I keep my kitchen towels, tea towels, those are our aprons. And down below, this is our snack drawer or treats drawer. We have just things that kids reach for: lollipops, candy, got some nuts in there as well, cookies. And this one over here, we keep our utensils, some straws, my tripod for when I'm filming when I'm cooking. And down here we have another cabinet with pull-out drawers, and here we keep all of our Tupperware, so, and some jars too. So in this really random one over there, that's where I keep my paper goods, so my straws and plates. And if you can look in the back, that's where all our paper plates and bowls and paper towels. So I kind of got to reach in there and grab stuff, but the most used things are right here where we can grab. We can grab the cups, we can grab the plates if we need that. Right next to it is another random one, like a teeny tiny sliver. And this is where I keep all of my cutting boards. And I did line the bottom because we do put cutting boards away wet sometimes, so that's where they all are. And this is just our trash can. So up above, this one has all of our cups, glass cups, some more random things up there, extra mugs and stuff like that. But the most used ones are here, and this tiered rack is working really well to take advantage of the space. So here we keep our plates and bowls that we use on a daily basis. I love these. These are Corels. They don't chip, and they're so thin and light. But I mean, there's a ton in here. As you can see, they're stacked quite a lot. So we got deeper bowls, soup bowls, cereal bowls, small plates, salad plates, dinner plates. Up above, I get asked about these all the time. These are our trays that I use for the kids, just because my kids don't like their food to touch. Plus I like to give them their vegetable, their dessert, which is their fruit, and their meal. These are actually from Pottery Barn Kids, and they have a few different colors, but I chose to go with white, and these are really, really great. I love them. And I picked them up a little bit more up during their sales. They do go 30% off quite often. So I got some bigger bowls here. And on top, I have all of our pitchers that we reach for when we have company over. So this one in the corner is our vitamin cabinet. So we keep our daily supplements in this box right here. I just pulled that out and dispensed them. A few more extra ones over here that we take on occasion, some immune support, overflow supplements. And on the very top, we just have some random things: an extra vitamin, a trifle dish, an extra pitcher for the coffee pot. Under the kitchen sink, we chose to go with cabinets instead of drawers, just because the drawers wouldn't have that much room. So on the doors, I have these racks. I actually have these in an old kitchen. I just moved them here. I got them on Amazon, and I just keep what we reach for the most. So a Dawn power spray, a scraper when I clean the ovens, all-purpose spray, these rags that I absolutely love to clean all my stainless steel and glass. And on the other side, I have the pink stuff, which I absolutely love, some sponges, scrub brushes, and all that. So that's all kept over here. And in there, we just have some extra, we have a Clorox spray that I use to sanitize the sink after using meat, some Pine Sol, some more dishwasher tabs, more Dawn. So that's all we have here. So last part, here is our tea cabinet. We are big tea drinkers, so we have all kinds of tea here, extra espresso beans for the coffee pot or for the espresso machine. Just some tea accessories, some coffee filters here, just because it's right next to the coffee maker. Down below is where I keep all of my small appliances, and I don't really have a system here. I just kind of pull things out when I need to reach them because it's a deep cabinet. I do keep my Dutch oven here because it's heavy and I don't like to put it in the drawer with my pots because I'm afraid this is going to break the drawer. So this is where we keep all our small appliances. And in this corner, we have one small cabinet here, and I keep the coffee beans here. This is what my husband reaches for when he makes coffee every morning. Some extra ones here. This is, we keep our old coffee grounds to fertilize plants outside. And then we have a whole bunch of travel coffee mugs right here. This is also another random one that just reaches all the way down there. And to get in, you gotta just move things. There's no other options. We have, right now I put our outdoor plastic cups and plastic plates because it's summer. Back here I have some candles, and then we have my turkey dish and my turkey roasting pan, which I just used once or twice a year, which is, it's fine when I'll just move it away. Back here I actually have just random bins that I'm not using now, so I don't really have anywhere to store them where they won't get dusty and dirty, so I just put them in back there. So I don't want to get rid of these because I do on occasion look through my stuff instead of buying new ones to see if I have something that would work, so I just keep these here. And on our floating shelves, we do use the things here on the second shelf. The first one is mostly when we have company over, we use those trays, and when we have parties, we use the tiered tray. I do use the cake dish or the cake stand quite often. These little plastic cups are from Target. This year they have a different design. These are from last year. They're something that my kids reach for every day. These I don't know where they're from because I thrifted these two mugs. These two are from Target as well, these large ones. But I tend to reach for my glass one. I just like that it's very light and it's actually quite deep and it fits a lot of tea. So these ones we usually use when we have company over because they're kind of small, and then my husband reaches for those glass ones. Those are all his. Here on a tiered tray, I keep our sugar, honey, and a few more extra mugs. Now I get asked, where do you keep your food? We have a pantry. It's not really a pantry. It's actually a closet underneath our stairs, which we turned into a pantry. So it's very small. So this is our tiny little pantry located under the stairs. Before there was nothing here, no rack, nothing. So my husband built me these shelves, and this is where we store our food. So on the very bottom, I have my flour and sugar. And let's start on the top. I have buckwheat and noodles and rice and all that. Just all the sauces and soup stocks and soups and extra ketchup and everything. Popcorn. We got graham crackers, oatmeals, and all that. This big one is our chips and snacks. This one right here. These are all our canned goods right here. Let's see, just some noodles and extra stuff. So this giant one, this does need to be organized, but we do keep our pasta there. And this, what used to be a school rack or a school cart, but I didn't want to get rid of it when we moved and I didn't need it anymore. So I'm just storing just big bags on it so I can just wheel it out, because way in the back I have huge containers of sugar and flour. So I also hang my broom here and a little dustpan over there. So that's our pantry. And things like potatoes and onions we actually keep in the garage.
So this brings this video to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a peek into my kitchen cabinets and drawers. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.